guys, welcome back, welcome in. If you're new here, thank you guys for stopping in. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Let's go ahead and clear the space. Call on our team and spirit magnetic self to be with us. We're gonna get some affirmations, and I want to thank you guys for making these videos possible. I do appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you're doing for yourself, learning about yourself as we're going through this together and growing in healing. So today we're gonna start talking. Oops, sorry, keys fell. Talk about releasing your spirit, not being bound to your spirit or to a spirit or to a person. Releasing chains and shackles and anything that imprisons your soul. Okay? Alright. So, first message we have is observe your thoughts by playing soothing music. So somebody needs to take some time to play some soothing music, practice self-compassion, and be more compassionate with self. Okay. Take time on activities that you would normally rush. Allow yourself to breathe into things. Listen to music that is I am a beautiful soul is our affirmation. Also, I have the 21-day affirmation challenge. I'll put it down in the comments just to open up your chakras to get aligned. And it's just a little exercise for 21 days because it takes 21 days to make a habit. So I encourage you guys to do that and to step into that motion into your higher self more. Okay, so in my dream, somebody that I'm spiritually connected with showed me somebody that's like they literally feel like their soul is imprisoned or they're imprisoned to something. Now, this could be a lot of things. This could be somebody struggling with addiction, somebody struggling with themselves, somebody struggling with the chaos of life, struggling with their decisions. Moses and heaven, please stop. Hold on 1 second. No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Thank you. Okay. So let's see, we're talking about that, then cats start getting all rowdy. Okay, so with that being said, how can you embrace yourself more, your identity, your spiritual identity, your personification in the real world, the cycles, the things that you see to be true to you? How can you live fully into this and embrace this more, right? Okay, so there's like a huge rebirth going on. So if you're one of these people that feels like you're like stuck in between, like it's almost like you feel caged into something, you're stuck, you feel exposed in some way or relieved in some way, you either made a decision hastily and it's playing out, but whatever it is, it's leading to a major transformation in your life, right? So this is announcing like the end of somebody trying to end a cycle. I'm sorry. Somebody trying to end a cycle, some kind of angelic transformation. And sorry, they're going. Okay, so this is also like a quickening, an opportunity could be coming up for somebody, or a return of an opportunity. Somebody feels like their achievements have like been concrete or set in stone. That could also be the confinement, or there could be concerns with like medicine or health or the experience of life. But this is also talking about saying yes to life. So rapid growth and accelerated development can sometimes come as a shocker. And the best way to do this is to take time and spend more time doing the things that you love, or being around the people that you love, and um, don't ever hesitate to and do this without hesitation, basically. So this teaches us the opportunity to live through trust and develop with patience, embrace change as it comes swiftly. um, Also, it's a time to take a step back and do so with courage, with embracing without hesitation, acting without fear, acting without regret, living your life with passion, bravery. This comes from realizing that you only get to be you in this lifetime, right? You have one body, one mind, one soul, right? So you only have that granted to you for a little bit of time, right? So with that being said, live your most authentic life, right? You are who you are, right? You can't be anybody else. You're not me. You're not your cousin. You're not your brother. You are yourself. Now, if you're spiritually connected with somebody, there is no such thing as separation. So that could also be what's happening here. Is somebody feels stuck and bound to two situations because it's like they're connected to somebody and then they're married to somebody, which would be like their other half. But when you're spiritually connected, you're one with that person. So it's not a you or I, it's a we, right? It's a we. That's the difference. And obviously you have your own identity in the physical world, but like when you're a twin flame, you're one, you have one soul, right? So this can be conflicting in all types of ways, and that could be for somebody that they're having trouble gaining their identity. It's like, who are you today? Or you're an empath and you pick up on other people's things and pick up on so many things, and sometimes it's like coming back, pushing other people's identities or energies or whatever it is, right? You can't be everybody and yourself all at the same time. I mean, I guess you could try to be, but that's what the authenticity comes in. That's why it's like radical acceptance, but not just acceptance for that. It's also reconciliation with yourself. Take your time to journal about the sacredness of family bonds and the sacredness of how what you have went through in your past with your family bonds, and how this has shaped you for what you want to see in your future. If you've done anything wrong in the past, with your children, have the mother, the father, the father line, search through all the way through it, all the way back to your grandparents, and see these things, your cousins, aunts, uncles, see these things. That way you can bring out that ancestral wisdom, right? This requires you to be radically honest with yourself, not leaving anything out. The only way to actually really truly not have these things keep coming up while you're being yourself, not the version of you that's not your name 10 weeks down the road or whatever it is. You have to become confident in yourself and know that whatever it was that you're moving forth or processing is liberating you from what it once was to what it is, right? This is getting rid of confusion, leading you towards success in your life. Okay. Also, movement, body movements. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to work out, but moving your body can also move these energies. The types of music that you listen to, okay? If you feel like, you hate somebody but you love somebody at the same time, right? What inside of you makes you feel like hate is the okay thing. Now, obviously, you're not going to, I tell everybody I love them, right? On you guys on here, I love you guys. You're beautiful. I hope you have a great day, right? But hate is such a strong word, and in order to continue to break these generational curses and generational barriers and not feel chained to anything and liberated by all of your experiences, learning to understand every aspect of each side of the things that are went down, right? Like, it's not just one-sided. Nothing is one-sided, right? Nothing is in that box, in that realm of just, oh, it has to be just like this, right? If you're co-creating with universal love, which is the love of the universe loves to see people changing and transmuting energies and stepping forth in that ancestral wisdom, right? They love to see, the universe loves to see when people are loving people and helping people and co-creating, co-conspiring together with people for the greater good, right? So they're not going to ban that. They're not going to say, oh no, we can't do that. No, they're going to be empowered to build a legacy of love in a sacred community where you feel like that you can trust each other. You don't have to worry about going outside and somebody trying to climb into your window or something like that. And I mean, that is really something that happened to me. So literally, like, that's what it is, right? Coming together. Okay, so there are others that can help you do this. You can do this however you want, but this is the balancing efforts with teamwork, right, to make the most progress. It's like teamwork makes the dream work, right? So making your dreams come true starts with you, right? It starts with how close you want to be in alignment, right, into your universal truth. Journaling, being honest, giving back to the community, giving back to whoever it is that, like, if you borrowed money, you didn't pay somebody back, doing that. If you did something in your past and it's time for you to pay it back, paying that back, paying that forward, or going forth, in other ways and paying that forward in such a way that the universe sees that, right? The universe says yes to that. Yes to conquering the odds. Yes to laughter. Yes to the underdog. Yes to the one that everybody, doesn't think is going to do anything right. Like, I was once told that I wouldn't be nothing. I was dead to whomever. I was blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I wasn't going nowhere because of my past. But guess what? I'm still moving forward every day with everything I have going on with me, right? And that's what it is. It's conquering the odds. All things are possible with the grace of who? God, the Most High God, the only one God that there is, right? And, so believing that those things just that seem inconceivable or impossible, that is where the love comes from, right? It's not the couple who's mad or trying to get back at somebody in that karmic energy. It's not that. Love isn't pretend. Love isn't praise. Love just is, right? It's, convincing limitations that aren't a match for the power of the spirit that they are, but also in the way of it, you don't even have to convince spirit, because spirit already knows that you are enough. They know the beauty in your soul. They know what you are capable of. They know where you've been. They know where you're going, right? So, and this is also about switching timelines. So somebody could feel chained to an old timeline as they're going into a new one, in that paradigm shift, as well as it's almost like in two worlds, right? You have so many dreams or so many things that are coming up, right? And having optimism as part of your source, right? As your inflow of spiritual energy, spiritual blessing, spiritual grace, right? You're going to work more. You're going to work more in the understanding of it, right? Because future blessings are coming. Every time you break one of these chains or break out of one of these mindsets or break out of one of these spaces or boxes, or open another door, close another door, or go through something, or allow yourself to choose peace, or allow yourself to choose love or allow yourself to do things that you've never done, that's what pushes you forward into things, right? Right? Choosing what matters. How can you connect to, so maybe somebody needs to meditate and just push all the energies out. Like I said, that 21-day affirmation challenge, healing those relationships. You don't believe in meditation. When a problem comes up, how can you flip that around? Or when you see other people going through problems, how can you flip that around and see how that can look in your life so that you can continue to grow together with the people around you, right? So this is also about upgrading old fantasies or upgrading old goals to more authentic or realistic aspirations that feed your soul. What feeds your soul now? You can even, you don't have to compare and contrast from 3 years ago, but just celebrate where you are, in gratitude, where you are. Focus on what matters most to your heart and embrace the depths within your soul, right? You got to give yourself permission to commit to this, right? How can you completely give yourself permission, like you're married to this ascension or this awakening or this growth or this progress that you're gonna have, that's happening, right? That you allow yourself to go through. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. Wherever you are, I just want you to know that you're beautiful. I love you. I hope you're taking time for yourself, taking time for what matters most. And we'll see you on the next one. I hope it helps.